This video is about penalties for criminal offences in New South Wales. I want to talk about 6 categories of penalties for criminal offences. The first category are called good behaviour bonds. There are various types of good behaviour bonds, and I'd like to talk about 3 categories of them today. First category are called Section 10 good behaviour bonds. Now, Section 10 good behaviour bonds are good to get because it means that you don't get a criminal conviction. They can last for up to 2 years. You don't get a conviction, you don't get a licence disqualification, and you don't get a fine. It's essentially a finding of guilt without proceeding to a criminal conviction or criminal record. That's Section 10. Second category is called Section 9 good behaviour bonds. Section 9 bonds come with a criminal conviction. They can last for up to 5 years. The third category are called Section 12 good behaviour bonds, and they're also called suspended sentences. They can last for up to 2 years. Now, if you breach a suspended sentence by committing a further offence, there's a high possibility that you will go to jail. So it's very serious if you breach a Section 12 good behaviour bond. If you breach a Section 9 or a Section 10 good behaviour bond by committing an offence, it's likely that you'll be called back to the court to be re-sentenced for the offence for which you got the Section 9 or Section 10 bond. So you'll be re-sentenced and you could get a worse penalty, and it will be an aggravating feature of your fresh offence. So it'll make the fresh offence, the new offence that you've committed, worse. Now, these are good behaviour bonds. The second category are called fines, and it's self-explanatory really. It's an amount of money that you have to pay as a punishment for committing an offence. Normally you'll have 28 days within which to pay a fine, but if you can't afford to pay within that time, you can attend the court registry, the court office, and you can apply for an extension to pay. So you can apply for an extension of up to 6 months or even longer to repay the fine. You can even pay in instalments. The third category I'd like to talk about are called community service orders. Now, community service orders are orders for you to undertake work in the community. It could be for a charitable organisation such as St. Vincent de Paul's, and it can be up to 500 hours of work, and you need to finish it within 12 months. So if you're working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, you can do the work on weekends and you can finish it over a year. That's community service orders. Now, the fourth category I'd like to talk about are called intensive correction orders, or ICOs. An intensive correction order means that you have to undertake 32 hours of community service work per month. You have to undertake any counselling or other conditions that may be imposed on you, for example urinalysis or reporting to the Department of Corrections every fortnight, or conditions of that sort, and they can last for up to 2 years. You will be supervised by the Department of Corrections throughout the time of an intensive correction order. And the fifth category that I'd like to talk about are called home detention, and that's also fairly self-explanatory. It means that you have to stay at home for the duration of your sentence, and a home detention order can last for up to 18 months. However, if you do have a home detention order, you can be allowed, if you get permission, to do certain things through the day. For example, go to medical appointments or even to work certain hours and things of that sort, as long as they're pre-approved activities. So that's home detention. And finally, full-time imprisonment, of course, and that means you go to jail and you stay in jail for the duration of your sentence. These are 6 categories of penalties, but if you'd like to know which one you're looking at for your offence, it's best to see an experienced criminal lawyer. They can sit you down, they can tell you what you will be expecting in court, and they can fight to get the best possible result for you.